people. They've seen that you've robbed Peter and you're going to pay Paul. Keep with it and bring an alternative. When you scrap it, bring an alternative that works for the people. We had one, put one on the table.
And for now, you've not seen the demonstration towards that?
No.
The alternative to scrapping the e-levy, among others, even though GHOne Mahama and the NDC have stated that, well, they have a variety of things to introduce to also cushion the Ghanaian people.
Yeah, but that variety of things is not new taxes or extending some of the taxes to include new items. No, that's not it. We agreed that there's an overtaxation in the system. We made mistakes in government, my brother. We made mistakes. And we have said on the floor of Parliament over and over again that we are not shy to either admit those mistakes or to put the lessons learned from those mistakes at the disposal of this government. Listen, if this our democracy doesn't work, very soon you may have people saying that they don't want democracy anymore. So it is in our collective interest that this democracy must work. There must be what the president mentioned, democratic dividend. So where we made mistakes, we will draw their attention to it. If you take off taxes and you go and bring new taxes at the back end, the people out there, excuse my language, they are not kids. They will look through it and tell you that, listen, you are robbing Peter to pay Paul. We can see through what you are doing. You promised us that this economy is overtaxed, and so you are going to take away those taxes. Take them off simpliciter. Don't take them off and then now pile up more taxes at the back or expand some taxes to cover areas that were not affected by those taxes. That's the point we are making to them. Our alternative was that when you take away these taxes, about 7 billion a year, if you look at our manifesto, we're going to cut expenditure by about 3% of GDP. That's about 30. You, in between, make about some 23 savings in there. We think that that's a more pragmatic approach to keep fidelity with your promise and stimulate the growth of the economy, rather than you take it off here, take away 3, and pile up 6 on the back. Don't do that.
Well, I don't know the information you have to that effect, but I remember having conversations with the NDC on how they intend to roll out the policies that they've talked about, even without these taxes that we are talking about tonight. And they've talked about cutting back, and that's why GHOne Mahama says, I'm going to have only 60 ministers. We are not going to do this. Even Independence Day celebration, we are going to keep it very modest. And I was told, including the fact that the savings made from here would even be channeled into the free tertiary education policy that they championed during the campaign period.
No problem. That's rhetoric. When the budget comes, we'll get an opportunity to see the numbers. If Akufo-Addo had 80 ministers and was spending 100 million on government machinery, and you have 60 ministers.
60 ministers.
Let me take that again. If Akufo-Addo had 80